Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this special video series where we journey verse by verse through Surah Al-Baqarah, the longest chapter of the Quran filled with divine wisdom, guidance and life lessons. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today we are covering verses Surah Baqarah 62 to 69, verse 62, Faith and Salvation. Indeed, those who believed and those who were Jews or Christians or Sabians, those among them who believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day and did righteousness, will have their reward with their Lord, and no fear will there be concerning them, nor will they grieve. Explanation: this verse emphasizes that salvation is based not on labels but on sincere belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the last day, and doing good deeds. It serves as a reminder that faith must be genuine and actions must reflect it. What this means for us: focus on true belief and righteous action, not mere affiliation or identity. Verse 63, the covenant at Mount Sinai. And recall when we took your covenant, O children of Israel, and raised over you the mount, saying, Quad, take what we have given you with determination, and remember what is in it, that perhaps you would become righteous. Explanation: Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds Bani Israel of the momentous occasion when He took their covenant and made the mountain loom above them as a sign of seriousness. They were commanded to uphold the Torah sincerely and firmly. What this means for us: when given divine guidance, hold on to it with seriousness and resolve. Verse 64, turning away from the covenant. Then you turned away after that, and if not for the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon you and His mercy, you would have been among the losers. Explanation: despite such a powerful moment and clear instructions, many of them turned away. Yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy continued to cover them, preventing total ruin. What this means for us: don't take Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy for granted. Respond to His guidance with commitment, not neglect. Verse 65, transgressing the Sabbath. And you had already known about those who transgressed among you concerning the Sabbath, and we said to them, be apes despised. Explanation: this verse refers to a group who violated the sanctity of the Sabbath by fishing deceptively. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punished them by transforming them into apes as a humiliating warning. It was both literal and symbolic of their spiritual degeneration. What this means for us: don't play games with divine commandments. Respecting sacred laws matters greatly. Verse 66, a lesson for all. And we made it a deterrent punishment for those who were present and those who succeeded them, and a lesson for those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Explanation: the Sabbath punishment was meant not only for that group, but as a lasting lesson and warning for future generations. Fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helps us learn from others' mistakes. What this means for us: learn from history. The wise take lessons from the fall of others, not just their own trials. Verse 67, the cow and the test. And recall when Moses said to his people, indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands you to slaughter a cow. They said, do you take us in ridicule? He said, I seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from being among the ignorant. Explanation: this begins the story of the cow, or Al-Baqarah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded a simple task, but they responded with mockery and questioning. Musa alayhi salam disassociated himself from such an attitude. The verse highlights the importance of taking divine commands seriously. What this means for us: when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands something, respond with obedience, not sarcasm or delay. Verse 68, questions increase the burden. They said, call upon your Lord to make clear to us what it is. Musa said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says it is a cow which is neither old nor virgin, but median between that, so do what you are commanded. Explanation: instead of obeying, they kept asking for unnecessary details. Each question made the command more specific and difficult. This reflects a tendency to complicate simple obedience. What this means for us: don't overcomplicate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's instructions. Trust and act instead of stalling through debate. Verse 69. More details, less willingness. They said, "Call upon your Lord to show us what is her color." He says, "It is a yellow cow, bright in color, pleasing to the observers." Explanation: again, they asked for more details, and the requirements became stricter. The verse continues to reflect their unwillingness to obey straightforward commands without resistance. What this means for us: excessive questioning from a place of resistance only makes obedience harder. So, if you're truly serious about your faith, make a sincere commitment. Follow this series from beginning to end, one verse at a time, one transformation at a time. Let's walk this journey together and bring the Quran into our hearts and lives. If you find this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with others and let the reward multiply. Like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a verse, a reminder, or a chance to grow. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.